Hi guys, it is Tamika L. Sims here, and it is time for this week's Dope Media Report. We begin our report on the West Coast, or as we say in the South, the left coast, and that is in Washington State. Now, in a recent House committee meeting, Washington lawmakers actually approved a drug decriminalization bill. Now, this is landmark drug decriminalization legalization measures because it is the first of its kind in the country. Should it proceed fully and fully be accepted by lawmakers in Washington State, it'll be the first of its kind in that it does not require any fine, any referrals for drug treatment. It actually removes all penalties for personal use. So the House Public Safety Committee voted 7-6 to approve the Pathways to Recovery Act, or HB 1499, which again removes penalties for personal use. Now, we've also reported on the Dope Media Report that the state of Oregon became the first of its country to actually decriminalize all hard drugs. Well, the difference between the bill in Oregon and the bill in Washington State is that the bill in Oregon still assesses a fine and a penalty. So that can be up to $100 as well as a referral for treatment. This bill, that's legislation that's on the table in Washington State, actually has none of those parameters and restrictions. So, of course, as always, as this bill continues to gain traction and moves forward in the Washington House, we'll most definitely keep you posted right here on Cannabis. Now, are you looking for employment? Are you located in the state of Maine? Then you are definitely in the right place. Some large employers in Maine are actually dropping cannabis from its drug screening requirements. That's right. Bath Iron Works, which is a company located in Maine, the spokesman, David Hinch, actually had a sit down with the Portland Press Herald, and he said to them that the company plans to hire more than 2,700 people this year, with no plans to include THC screening as a part of its drug pre-screening drug employment testing. Now, of course, depending on the type of position that the person is applying for, it may still be required, but for the most part, this is actually not going to be included in the drug screening. Now, as well as Maine Health, which employs more than 22,000 people, stopped including THC as a part of its drug screening in last year in 2020. So as more businesses, private employers in the state of Maine are coming out about dropping THC screening as a part of its pre-employment drug testing, and we'll certainly keep you posted here, as well as other states across the country that are also going to embark in these endeavors and initiatives. We'll, of course, keep you posted right here on cannabiscuits.com. And finally, did you know that Elon Musk thinks that CBD is fake? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. In a recent sit-down interview with Joe Rogan, who actually has one of the largest podcasts in the country, in the world, so to speak, Elon Musk sat down with him and said that, hey, he thinks CBD is fake, it's overhyped, and it doesn't do anything. Now, of course, Joe Rogan actually went on the record and told him and helped to set the record straight with his own interest in the cannabis industry. And so who knows, maybe as Elon maybe continues to play or start to play in the marijuana space and engage in the culture, he may just see that CBD is not as fake as he realizes. And that is all for this week's Dope Media Report, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we invite you to follow us on our site, which is www.cannabiscuits.com. And hey, while you're there, go ahead and subscribe to our weekly e-newsletter list, where we send out these stories and more, as well as great interviews and more exclusive content that we have shared to our email audience as well. You guys are most definitely the first to know. If you're on social media, who isn't on social media in 2021? If you're on social media, make sure that you're following us at Canna_biscuits on our Twitter, as well as our Instagram platforms, as well as if you are an avid YouTube watcher, go ahead and subscribe to Cannabiscuits TV and make sure that you click the bell to turn on the notifications. Have a great week, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you next time.